The Trans-Canada Adventure Trail, Malakwa to Horsefly BC.
Well, hi.
Hi, Shelter Bay, night number 1.
And are we styling or what?
We're styling. No rain. See? Little cool though.
Well, we're not gonna bitch the little stuff,
No,
are we?
No. Here we are at Malakwa. This is where we ended it last year with the smoke and the fires. Now we head off road. Now we are officially back on the trail. It's like I'm off the trail.
As with every other year, the GPS tracks regularly helped us miss important direction changes. This year, we used 2 Garmins, one at 50-meter resolution and the other at 300-meter resolution.
If I can read the altimeter right, it's 1,200 meters, 1,250 meters.
Watch me stay away from the edge.
Well, we're at about 1,460 meters, 1,449 meters. A couple minutes later, you know, you're tootling along, speed's good, you get some scenery once in a while, the road's nice, no oncoming traffic, you can actually relax a bit. And then, you know, every once in a while the sun comes out, the wind dies down, and you feel that hint of warmth on your arms. Everything's good with the world. I like that. Doesn't happen all the time. Wouldn't be special if it did. And until we both looked at Mr. Garmin, a little loose under tire. I think we're off the track.
To the right though.
Yeah, there was a fork in the road.
There's a fork went left.
I'd say let's turn around.
On it?
Yeah, because the track that I'm making on the track has come way off and moving away from it.
To the left.
I think we should have taken the other fork. And I had just been mentioning how mellow and relaxed the ride was. Well, if that contented little cruising that I was talking about a few minutes ago was a class 1 road, this is definitely changed to a 2. It's climbing up and down, more potholes, looser surface, narrower. It's not dusty though, still lots of moisture from the rain. A little bit of a loose, gravelly downward slope here, and I gotta tell you, I'm all over this less technical stuff. And you know, again, the sunshine right now, this speed, the temperature is ideal. I'm thinking this bike's finally got a name. I've been sticking with Helga the last couple of days. It's kind of my Russian tractor, isn't she? Low tech, lots of grunt, strong like tree, very dependable. I really like it. We've been heading downhill for about 200 vertical meters, about walking speed on this. Actually, this part's pretty good. It's baby heads all the way on just below a layer of loose, everything from golf ball size pebbles to kind of pea gravel size. A nice loose hand grip. I don't know whether you can see that, but look, you want to let the thing wobble around. As long as the wheels are rotating, you're going to stay upright most likely, and just got to let it bounce around a bit. So Mike's forcing me to keep my speed down. I like it. It's making me think different.
And crash less.
Had a couple of crossings I've missed showing you where the water's washed all the saw stuff away, so all that's left are these large baby head things. It makes for rough work. So now you get a few minutes of elevation gain. I notice we're both kind of staying on the uphill side of this little trail. One thing about doing this stuff, you're likely not going to find out if the road's washed out until you come upon the washout. I mean, last year we had that sign at Conkle Lake. If you've seen the video, you know we got by. And we had a couple of bridges before that were almost washed out. You wouldn't have made them in a quad, that's for sure. Way too narrow. And we have a summer of forest fires and then this spring of heavy rain, so in fact we saw that Pathfinder, Nissan Pathfinder 20 minutes or so ago. Leads me to think that we should be good until the next, whatever. Little detour here, we're heading into Seymour Arm. Mike says the Smurfs Cafe is down here somewhere. So we're gonna get off the bikes, we're gonna relax, stretch our legs. Mike's looking for Smurfs.
Yeah, down this way.
Who suggested that?
I did. Okay.
Well, welcome to Smurfs, everybody.
Yahoo! Another 3 p.m. lunch.
We just got our gallon of gas at Seymour Arm, and now we're heading back through the way we came. There's a hotel right there. Wow, look at that. So the road from Seymour Arm, there's some vehicular traffic other than ours. Yeah. Bellies are full. Tanks are full. Elk is happy. Cloud overhead seems to be about to pass. The people at the restaurant said 2.5 hours to whatever the lake was, and then another hour from there to clear waters. And that makes it 5:30 local time, 6:30 local time. We've just turned left, gone over a creek on another Forest Service road, and this one may not be quite so well traveled. Well, there you go. We're in a new fire zone. As you can see, the road's narrower. We've had a couple of 100 meters tops of fine, soft, silty sand, too. All of a sudden. Other than that, it's been pretty rock solid 2-track road. So I don't know whether you can see the Garmin, but the purple line goes up and comes down. Been doing that for a while. You'll see why that just doesn't go across to the other side of that lake. There's no lake on my track. There's no geography behind the track. Pretty fine riding, I think. Quite enjoying it. Sun keeps me warm most of the time. Content with the pace. Been mostly in the forest, so it's not like there's been much of a view. Rocks and trees. Rocks and trees. Well, here we are. This is one of them lakes we're supposed to be paying attention to. Road's really nice. I'd turn up there and go back and see what happens. So we both rode by the road to the wreck site. Didn't see it. Mike caught it on his GPS. And now we're theoretically going to our campsite. So Mike's the winner here.
From last night's campsite at Shelter Bay, we covered 319 kilometers today. Night 2. You can see the mosquitoes flying in the screen. We are at Crafunder Lakes Wreck Site, BC. This seems to be the provincial hangout for all of the various mosquitoes and shit. So Mike,
Yes,
what do you think of the day? How would you describe it?
just spectacular. Roads are good, a little bit of everything, but nothing too crazy. So, sounds pretty good to me.
Morning, day 3. Heavy dew last night. Probably high single digits, low double digits temperature.
We had breakfast at O'Brien's in Clearwater. It was more like lunch though.
So we've been riding for about 15 minutes now. Dropped down about 300 meters. The campsite that we had. More mosquitoes than I remember since my days in Algonquin Park. And they're big ones. I wore the mosquito netting every time I went out of the tent. And pretty well ran until I put my motorcycle helmet on this morning. All in all, a pleasant night. We actually had a campfire. Yep. This is road with traffic. We just crossed a little stream and entered farmland. We had a conversation last night that it's quite possible that's what a lot of the road from here on is going to be like. Now we got pavement. Track 15 pavement ends really Clearwater. We've climbed about 400 meters and I got nothing else to add. So we've just veered off that main beautiful road onto this thing, following the track. After some discussion about the fact that the map doesn't actually show a road here. So let's see what happens. We're on the track. No doubties abouties. Well, the tires had enough grip to climb back up that side whole thing. Hill climbing is overrated, I think. You know, and I consider doing a highlight reel of the various trips over the years. A lot of what I think about it, hill climbing. So, you know, yesterday, well, I was talking about how non-technical and joyous the road was. You know, eventually it's going to end and you never know when. I think we've had another one of those fine examples. And you veer off that beautifully traveled industrial road, climb for a kilometer or so. Now we're at 1,300 meters again. And now we're on this rather not used very much 2-track again. Adventure touring. Ooh, hear Mike bottom out there? It's the kind of stuff where I'm glad I've got pretty solid off-road capable tires and lots of gasoline. Because, you know, when the road gets to this state of unused, one culvert that's washed out could be a turnaround. And you're not going to meet anybody who knows. Are we the first TCAT riders to be coming through here this year? Will we be the only TCAT riders coming through here this year? So we're doing a little route finding with the Garmins, because there's a lake to the left, and you see we went to the right around this corner, and sure enough, it took us off the road.
Say one thing about these GPS tracks for the TCAT. They were laid down years ago.
Yep.
And so now some of these tracks, these trails, are rather overgrown.
So we're gonna find out. Looking good on the Garmin. Well, son of a bitch. That was a short, unused stretch of road. I We've had a few of these today, haven't we? Well, we walked that up through there and around the corner and decided it's impassable, so we're going to turn it around. We figured that the road we're on parallels the route. And there's a lake, a large lake up ahead somewhere that the route runs along, so we figure we can reattach it there for nowhere else. That's the plan anyway. Fucking mosquitoes. At 300-meter resolution, you can see we paralleled what looked like the trail, and now we're joining up with it again. So we made a really smart choice. Well, we've just entered the 100-mile house forest sector. We've been on a stretch of cottagey road. There's a lake right there, and climatic sense, the seasonal sense that I'm feeling isn't summer. It's actually fall. A couple of kilometers of this freshly poured down and smoothed out gravel. I'll be honest with you, Helga just kind of squirmy on it. Pavement just ended. Now we're on another active logging road. We've just passed the end, a sign that says the end of publicly maintained road. There seems to be water on both sides of us, according to my Garmin thing. 40 minutes from Horsefly or so, something like that. And yeah, the landscape is opening up. Welcome to Horsefly BC. The forecast says chance of rain. Not supposed to be sunny tomorrow. So this appears to be our campsite on the river in Horsefly. It's like my dinners are ready to go.